Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. This is Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, Lady V. Thank you, supporters, subscribers, and Patreons. Please share these videos with those who you think it might resonate with. If you're interested in any of my services, books, merch, t-shirts, webinars, sessions, and higher realm magic information and meditations, please visit higherrealmholistics.com. Hi, Lady V here. What's up? We got the victory already. My camera keeps saying frames being dropped. I don't know why. Any which ways, I wanted to make this quick video to give you guys a few pointers that I've used to help push through these obstacles being thrown at us by the ethereal realm, the 4D beings that exist in the 4D realm. And 4D is a material realm also, by the way. They're parasitic beings. They're parasitic, demonic, soulless, almost got no type of light beings who basically want to tackle you. You're like the freaking quarterback, okay? You're trying to make it to the gates of 2020. And the football you're holding, are your kids or your loved ones. And you're trying to make it to to do that freaking touchdown, right? You're trying to make it to that goal post of 2020. Let me tell you, they're trying hard. They're trying hard to tackle your ass down. Mostly it's like mind fucking, basically. It really is. They get you in dream state. They try to get you in dream state because in dream state, you enter the ethereal realm, right? Which is where they roam. So these beings, they're located in 4D, lower 4D and mid 4D. They don't go to higher 4D. Along with a lot of other beings that aren't necessarily vampiric, parasitic, demonic or anything like that. All right. But this is where those type of beings, this is where they live, right? Now, what I have experienced on a few occasions, especially this morning, was hardcore, man, hard freaking core, was they try to get you to give up your power and to throw you off your game and send you into, like, if you think like in your wake state, like this state right now, you think that you are, you got it together, even if you're upset with someone, that you are trying to, you're doing your best to overcome any type of anger. You're doing your best to mend the fences so you can go into 2020 right, and help them along. Like, for instance, my daughter and my son, okay? Now, what these beings tried to do in order to get me to basically drop the football, which are my children, was to really try to mind fuck me, to get into my head that to put blame on my daughter for what's going on with me and my son. Now, how they work that is they take what's a little bit true, because it is true. My daughter did call up my son because she was upset with me to talk shit about me. This is something my daughter does. This is something she's been doing for many years. When she gets upset with me, she will call my sisters, my friends, or my son, or my ex to talk crap about me, to try to get somebody on her side, quote unquote, So she did that with my son. And then my son and I went from talking like a few times a week, especially talking about ascension and awakening and his awakening, and also everyday things, school, work, to him blocking my number. And I have no idea. Literally, one day we were talking, the next day I tried calling him, my number was blocked. And I have no idea what happened until I found out it was my daughter who called him up to say some stuff, but she won't say what she said. So I'm working on a lot of forgiveness when it comes to her. And the way it was shown to me by my oversoul in forgiving her, because she is surrounded by those satanic people who are trying to keep her trapped where she is, trying to keep her soul trapped where she is, so she won't awaken to the point where she could make her first ascension jump. And the only way I can get her through that, and also in doing that, be able to break the ice with my son, is through love and forgiveness when it comes to her. So I have been working on that nonstop, praying for them, doing meditations, everything. Okay. Now things have warmed up between me and my daughter, but still my son is still MIA. Okay. So things are just starting to warm up. Like I just finally started to get to talk to the baby again this weekend. Okay. Since October. So since that happened, these demonic mofos decided they're going to try to get me. And they literally were like swirling around me all night, like whispering in my ear. Literally, I could hear the whispers. I can feel their low vibrating presence. And also had sleep paralysis, which I'm able to break through rather quick now, the sleep paralysis. And they were showing me images, saying, look what she did, how could you forgive that? What if this turned your son and like they were saying that, how my daughter wants him to destroy himself because she's so envious of our relationship and all these wretched things. And I caught myself for a minute starting to get really angry with my daughter. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, and I was wide awake over my eyes, and I was like, I could see those beings swirling around me. I was like, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. And the minute I realized what was going on, whoosh, they vanished. It's like they got sucked back in to the ethereal realm, because I was in between. I was between this realm and the ethereal, very wide awake. So that is what you have to do. You have to stand in love and stay in love. Seriously, that is the only way to get past these parasites. And to me, that's all they are. They're just parasites, because they know what's coming up, and they know they can't exist on this world anymore, because they are the void of light, and it's going to take having enough light to survive on Earth. And the 2020 is coming, and between 2020 and 2022, it's cleanup time, right? And then from 2023 to 2025 is building up. So they know they're being exposed, and they're on their way out. And the only way they could try to hang on as long as possible is to try to suck the light out of you. You can't let them have it. You cannot let them have your light. You have to stand in love. And they will find your greatest weakness. They will find the tingiest little bit that they could squeeze into to get you. Because I'm not going to lie and say that's not in the back of my head. It's taking a lot of work to forgive my daughter. A lot. It is something I pray on nonstop. I stay in prayer. Literally, I stay in prayer. And that's what it's going to have to take to not fall for anything, to not be a victim of the mind fuck. Really. You have to stay in prayer, especially if you are in a position like I am. Okay, so stay in love, stay in prayer, stay in love and forgiveness. That is the only way. If you slip, they got you. And yeah, it's that serious. It is that serious. You cannot falter. You cannot slip right now. You can't. If you do, you will be devoured. You will be devoured. Because it took a good, I don't know how long I was in that space, because time is, honestly, I don't know how long I was in that space, because I know it was dark and then it started to, it looked like it was sunrise because you're in a different dimension. So I honestly don't know how long I was in that space. It took me to be like, oh no, I recognize what you're trying to do. And these beings, they were not demonic looking. They were not ugly with growling teeth. No, they were like swirling, like whitish blue color, swirling all around me. I mean, that's what they look like. So be very careful. All right. They also try to get you sexually too. They try to get you sexually, try to fool you into thinking. And it's just crazy. You have to be on guard. Be on guard, light warriors. Be on guard, because they're trying so hard to make you trip and tackle your ass and make you drop that football. So you're dropping all the people you're taking with you to that 2020 freaking goal line, you know? That's what they're trying to do. So, yo, be on guard. All right. Lady V out. Check out my webinars and meditations on higherownholistics.com. Also, my children's books makes a lovely gift. Okay. And I also have another adult book on my website, higherownholistics.com, and Lady V Teas. All right. Love y'all. Bye.